We're done for. Everyone get out.
Hello sailors, welcome to a bit more World of Warships and something a little different for you today. It's the Congo, which we've already seen, but this is going to be some live recorded stuff from Sunday when I was playing with Oake, aka AgingJedi. He's got his own channel you can check out. He's been doing a bunch of general stuff recently, but he also does World of Tanks, World of Warships, and he is also, as of a couple of weeks ago, a circling as well. So I will put a link to his channel in below and you can go and check him out. But now, the main feature, the Congo, and I promise you it's a good game. In fact, it may be the best game I've had yet, but I shall let you judge for yourselves as to whether you think it's any good or not.
Pick a ship?
I'll drop down a tier if that's alright.
Yeah.
Try
Sure.
my hand at the Congo.
I got a tier 5. Well, I'll come with the carrier this time then. I've got this fitted out for torpedo bombers. Let's have a go with this. Just because last time I took it into a game with fighters, there wasn't a carrier on the enemy team.
Yeah, matchmaking with the carriers can be a bit funny. Like, the worst I've had so far was being a tier 6 carrier on my team and being the only carrier on my team versus the enemy team having a tier 7 and a tier 8 carrier. So it was hopeless. My planes just got slaughtered. Like, one of their fighter squadrons could murder both of my combined fighter squadrons, no problem. So there was basically nothing I could do. I was just free hit points for the enemy team.
Yeah, I've noticed there's a huge step up in abilities of the fighters just from one tier to the next.
Like, that can give you a massive advantage. Like, even if you're an Independence versus 2 Langleys, as you are here, your fighters are going to significantly outclass there. So I'm wondering if there needs to be some kind of, like, I don't know how you'd balance that exactly, but at the moment you can end up with some very one-sided air fights.
Yeah. Okay, let's get cruising around. What have they got? Battleships, Congos.
Yeah, it's pretty good matchmaking.
It's not bad. There's only that tier 5 cruiser which really worries me for anti-aircraft fire. I'll keep my fighters over you.
Well, I think I'm going north, the same as the other battleships, so we'll be kind of close together.
Looks like other carriers kitted out for torpedo bombers too.
Most people do, because doing damage is how you get the XP,
Yeah.
so it's like you have to be quite dedicated to want to go after enemy fighters.
I've seen enemy fighters over there.
Oh, I'm spotting already.
Battleship up in the north. Oh, I see they've got an awful lot of torpedo bombers out there.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Let's see if I can take out some of their fighters. See if I really do outclass them.
Yeah, it's this kind of scenario where multiple fighters comes in handy.
Okay, let's get the torpedo bombers in. Any luck, that battleship's going to run into that island.
Oh, they just fell short. Oh yes, he has run aground, that's quite nice. Needs me a low reload. Nice.
Enemy heavily damaged.
I'm making a real mess of controlling all my ships here, my aircraft even.
Probably about to run into the edge of the map. At least you don't get stuck on the edge of the map. I quite like that they've made it that you just kind of slide along.
Yeah. Oh well, I managed to hit a battleship at least. I think I probably missed the other guy. Fighters have been nailed a bit.
Right, that Omaha's going down. Bar is taking cover.
Oh, I got 6 enemy planes at the cost of 3 of mine. I don't know if that's a good trade. I suppose we've all got the same number of fighters in this, so it's not too bad.
Oh, that was a nice group of hits. Didn't think they'd land.
I think I'm about to get torpedo bombed in the carrier.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quite a close fight, this one. So we can't take out that Yubari.
Oh, he's missed me. That's alright.
No, they all missed. Even though he ran aground.
Right, full opposite rudder, stop engines, and that should just throw his torpedoes off. That's going to be close. Right, that's fine. I've managed to pick up slack a bit. We've got 20 planes shot down now. Although I think it was my own carrier AA guns that did a good bit of that work.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Right, I think time to turn my attention on the Oake. Also seem to have torpedo bombers coming for me.
Yeah, I've seen that. My fighters are returning ammunition, unfortunately. Well, I can get torpedo bombers over there to help out.
Right, oh, that's fine. I turned in time. I think I'm going to miss all of them. It's just annoying because it's put all my guns facing the wrong way.
See if I can lure his fighters back into my fighters. Nope. Okay, got some torpedoes going at him. Oh, I think he's going to avoid the lot. He shouldn't avoid the next lot.
I think the other cruiser's somewhere on the west half of the map as well.
Just going to be one, unfortunately. Our team's managed to pull it back a bit. It was looking quite grim earlier.
Yeah, we've all managed to generally react well.
Yeah, I had a bit of a panic, but I'm still alive, so that's good.
I think in a carrier, unless you're particularly unlucky or you just really get mobbed by enemy torpedo bombers, which has happened to me occasionally,
Enemy battleships foundered.
quite hard to knock out an aircraft carrier all in one go. Oh, right, there's the enemy
Yeah.
battleship. This looks more like more torpedo bombs coming from me.
Yeah, I've got fighters on intercept.
Try and get my tail on them.
Well, I'm getting the second bunch, but the first wave looks like it's going to make it through to you.
Well, that destroyer's giving me a little air cover as well, so that all helps. Yeah, I might take a hit or two. Fortunately, I'm still in possession of most of my hit points, so that's alright.
Okay, that's surprising. My fighters are... well, I shot down 5 out of the other wing before they ran out of ammunition. I thought they'd have taken the whole lot out.
Sometimes there seems to be a bit of RNG involved where you think you're gonna get them and then somehow it just doesn't work. I don't know if you can hear it, we've got some slightly rough weather here today. We actually had snow this morning.
Really?
Yes.
They'd forecast snow on the hills around here, but where I live now, I'm not quite high enough up to get it, thankfully. I think you're used to rough weather up there, though, aren't you?
Well, a little bit of snow and wind's not so bad as... we didn't have any really bad weather this year. There's been... I'm trying to think, was it 2009? Was the last lot of really big storms? Like, there's usually some fairly rough winter gales, but this year... I mean, we had a couple of fairly big blows, but we've had hurricane force winds in the past, and that's always fun. Although, actually, having said that, there was actually a couple of particularly blowy periods this past winter. Like some neighbours, a fair few neighbours in fact, lost roof tiles
Oh, right, not good. Could be worse. Oh, I should have got. Oh, he's managed to avoid them all. Devil.
Well, I've got clean broadsides all day long from here, so I can just keep reloading. Popping the shells out.
That course, that guy is going to run straight into that island. Surely not. Let's drop some torpedoes there. Oh, I've only got 2 left. That was bad management. My guys get shot down a little bit. Okay, well, I suspect enemy torpedo bombers are going to be heading in my direction. What is that battleship that's left?
That is another Congo.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he
nice.
took out.
Citadel hit. Probably won't reload in time to kill him, but who knows?
Well, I've only got 3 torpedo hits off in this game, so it's not going to be a big score for me.
Oh, Peter didn't have a good hit there. That could have finished him, that salvo.
Just watching this in the NATO map view, so I don't really get to see the details. It's quite easy to get tunnel visioned into this and forget about what's going on closer.
It can be. I find it's actually quite a nice, like, you can get a good overview sometimes, and if you've got teammates that do happen to speak the same language, then you can sometimes relay valuable information about where enemies might be and such like.
Yeah, I suppose there is that. Okay, I better bring my fighters back now.
Oh, nice.
Ammo.
That was an AP shell as well. I was thinking, I won't do any
nice.
damage, they'll just pass through. I bet low to HE to try and finish these guys, and instead I sink him. Right, the last one's either going to be, like, he's on the 1 line somewhere, he's either A1 or, like, E1 maybe. In fact, probably E1, judging on where his fighters are coming from.
I see. Well, hopefully his fighters are out of ammunition now, so my torpedo bombers can get a good run at this.
Oh, there he is. Right on the edge of the map.
Right,
Okay.
at an awkward spot to get torpedoes off at as well.
There's a little fjord or something in there. He seems to
Yeah.
be, like, on the mini-map he's actually displaying as being on land right now.
Is he? There's a tiny little fjord, and I've seen loads of people go and hide under there as well. We've got 6 torpedoes going in, but
Well, it's a nice spot,
So
but on the
he's
other hand, it's a totally predictable spot, so yeah.
oh, there's another 3 hits. I did see 2 carriers go and hide down there once, and me and a friend were in a cruiser, or a pair of cruisers, trying to take them down, and we just couldn't get around the headland fast enough before wave after wave of torpedo bombers just took us out entirely.
That must have been annoying.
Extremely annoying. Second wave of torpedoes going in. Because of his angle, I just can't get all 6 to hit, unfortunately. He's virtually stern onto me. Bring my fighters back out as well. Yeah, you only get 2 out of the 6 to hit, even on a narrow spread. You've got to launch them through. There's a tiny little bit of water between the edge of the map and the island.
Yeah, I just don't have any shots at all.
Sneaky.
Well, I suspect, I mean, that's the kind of thing that they probably will change.
Yeah.
That particular map spot. In fact, it seems a bit weird that they put that in to begin with. Like somebody didn't think that carrier players might try and do that. Because we've won, this is just dragging out the time now. Let's see, we've got nearly 2 minutes left. Ah, we'll take him. There we go.
Someone's got him. Oh well, got a nice bit of XP actually in the end.
This might actually be my best Congo game yet.
Do you like the battleships?
Sometimes I have very, very variable results. Like this. Oh, this is definitely the best damage I've done in a Congo so far, or probably any battleship. 134,000 damage.
Oh, nice.
55 hits.
That was some nice XP there. I did better than I thought. 34 aircraft kills.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a good result for both of us, really.
Yeah, it's just typical I didn't press the record button when that started. Right?